Rappers that still respect 6ix9ine. Too rich for regular. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a polarizing character. His brush with incarceration and rumors of leniency in return for snitching on fellow gang members has seen his name turn to mud in some circles in the industry. But what rappers still have time for the neon-colored loudmouth? This is Too Rich for Regular, from rap to the streets and everything in between. But before we get started, if you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and join Too Rich for Regular. We're uploading all the time, so don't miss out. As usual, we save the crazy for the ending, so stick around. This is Rappers That Still Respect 6ix9ine. 50 Cent. Not every rapper can truly say they understand 6ix9ine's situation quite like 50 Cent. The Queens-born rapper has himself been incarcerated several times and became a vocal supporter in the early days of the scandal. They both hail from the boroughs of New York, and they've also collaborated on music together in the past. In fact, 50 has often called Tekashi 6ix9ine his son for his frequent brushes with the law. At one point, 50 Cent even handed over his King of New York crown to 6ix9ine. 50 Cent took to Instagram in 2018 to air his opinion about 6ix9ine to the world. In the Instagram post, he said he believes 6ix9ine is working on improving himself and that people should not be quick to criticize him. In his words, "We all have things we should work on." However, after 6ix9ine was arrested, pled guilty, and began cooperating with police for a reduced sentence, 50 quickly changed his tune. When he was asked about what he thinks of 6ix9ine's cooperation with the FBI, he said, "I don't even know how to explain it. Under those circumstances, I can identify with how he was feeling." He even went on to say there are only two ways the situation was going to end. Either 6ix9ine refuses to cooperate and goes down alone by getting a jail time of at least 20 years just to try and protect the guys who already betrayed his trust. Or he could cooperate with the feds and try to get out of the sticky situation any way he can. And let's be real, if a younger 50 Cent was done dirty by his manager and his crew, and he was being threatened by a gang as deadly as 9 Trey Blood Gang, it's not so hard to see 50 Cent speaking up to get revenge and saving himself. J.Cole. Another person who shared a lot of empathy for 6ix9ine when he was arrested was J.Cole. Cole's a rapper who's been known to always sympathize with other rappers who got into trouble or were facing controversy, like the late XXXTentacion and Kodak Black. In 2019, when asked about the whole situation, J. Cole too had some justifying comments to add. He said, "We live in a world where everyone wants to be so quick to cancel somebody. But at the same time, people condemn the criminal justice system, which is entirely the cancellation system. To me, both of those ideas are messed up, like we're throwing you away." Cole didn't actually stop there. He even went out to publicly address 6ix9ine's situation in one of his rap songs, saying, "Pray for Tekashi, they want him to rot. I picture him inside a cell on a cot, reflecting on how he made it to the top, wondering if it was worth it or not." When it comes to Tekashi's cooperation with the feds, Cole said he believes 6ix9ine did what he had to do to survive. While this is not the first time Cole has been very vocal about the way young artists are canceled for their mistakes, it takes a certain amount of respect to do what he did. However, his belief in giving people who've made a mistake a second chance is not shared by some of the big dogs in the rap game who've been quick to criticize 6ix9ine. Offset. Now, Offset is someone who isn't a stranger to how the law works, as he's repeatedly had legal troubles on 13 different occasions. In an interview in March 2019, Offset decided to give 6ix9ine some cold, hard advice, despite apparently voicing his support. He said, "My OG used to tell me, you get in that water, you better know how to swim. You be a grown man at the end of the day. You a grown man. Grown men make grown men decisions." During the interview, Offset also expressed concerns for 6ix9ine's safety, as he believes if 6ix9ine and his family do not face security issues now while he's imprisoned, he might when he's out of jail. Offset's actions showed that while he might not like the speed with which 6ix9ine accepted to cooperate with the feds, if he didn't have some respect for 6ix9ine, he wouldn't have expressed the concerns. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is another rapper who doesn't shy away from showing where he stands when it comes to discussions about 6ix9ine. In a live interview on Capital Extra Radio, he was asked about his opinion on Tekashi's arrest. He said, "I don't really know. As a person, bro, and regardless of what he did, I kinda miss that guy though." His response to the question showed he's not on the fence about how he sees 6ix9ine as a person. He even added during the interview that he was close friends with 6ix9ine, and he looks forward to him coming back and singing again. Tory Lanez doesn't seem to be bothered about the snitch connotation. In fact, he said in another interview he doesn't care what the community thinks of 6ix9ine, and that as long as he doesn't behave the same, the pair's friendship is no one's business. Drake. With clean-cut Drake being one of the biggest names in not just rap, but in music in general, his opinions on other performers' behavior are taken seriously. And while he didn't show public support for 6ix9ine like other rappers like 50 Cent or Tory Lanez did, he also didn't criticize 6ix9ine for his actions like Cardi B and Snoop Dogg. If there's anything to take away from Drake's silence, it's the fact that sometimes maturity and respect speaks more than trying to gain clout out of someone else's misery. Or, by being quiet on the whole situation, could it be that Drake respects Tekashi 6ix9ine but doesn't want the public backlash that comes with siding with a snitch? Casanova. Here is a rapper you might not expect to see on this list because of the way 6ix9ine trolled him on social media over and over again. Speaking about 6ix9ine in an interview, he said, "He's a little kid, you know what I'm saying? He used to call me and just be laughing, and I'm like, okay, let's watch him. I'ma do this. I'ma troll this." Before his arrest, 6ix9ine and Casanova traded online blows, trolling, and insults, the war getting heated to the point Tekashi considered trying to organize to have him taken out. The two rappers came to blows at the Barclays Center with a 9 Trey gang member firing a weapon at Casanova's 2X crew. Video of the incident was even played in Tekashi's trial. So once Tekashi was locked up, with no chance of reply, you'd think Casanova would go in for the kill. But he didn't. And in an interview, he said, "I have the Barclay video forever. I ain't ever posting it. I wasn't looking for clout. I could make him look bad. I didn't want to make him look bad. It wasn't that serious. I just wanted the dude to stop playing with me. I didn't get trolling, but now I understand it." After saying this, Casanova said he even took steps to warn 6ix9ine of the 9 Trey blood gang who 6ix9ine was rolling with. When asked whether he knew 6ix9ine joined the 9 Trey gang in an interview, he said, "I did. It was too late. He wasn't really a part of that life. I'm happy I dodged a close one, and it's cool. I'm not here to get no rap beef." Casanova also said he wasn't sorry for those who got snitched on by 6ix9ine, saying they chose their path. 6ix9ine was just the person to bring their path to the light of the day. Casanova's stand is actually understandable, because the people 6ix9ine ratted out were no angels. The people he ratted out have done some truly heinous acts, while also betraying 6ix9ine's trust in them. He even believes the fact that Tekashi put a lot of bad people in jail is something that should be praised. 10K projects. Here's where things get even more interesting. Before we get to the deal, let's quickly face reality here. 6ix9ine got offered a record deal for 2 albums by 10K Projects. Now what this means is that his former label still has a lot of respect for him, and that respect is apparently worth a whopping $10 million. The implication of this deal is that more and more rappers who previously didn't show support for 6ix9ine will start coming forward to get collabs with the artist. Tory Lanez already said he was down for it, way before 6ix9ine was offered the deal by 10K Projects. While some rappers like Cardi B, Meek Mill, and Snoop Dogg have publicly dubbed 6ix9ine a snitch and someone they're not going to have anything to do with, other rappers who are on the fence might be forced to show 6ix9ine some respect, either out of respect for money they can make for making music with him, or simply out of respect for him as a person, especially since 6ix9ine is set to sign a deal and pocket $10 million. His first single after he was released from prison on COVID-19 compassionate grounds went viral. Gooba is sitting at just under 500 million views on YouTube and still rising. Looks like Tekashi 6ix9ine's image hasn't suffered that bad from snitching allegations. If anything, the notoriety has given the neon rapper way more popularity than he ever imagined possible. You made it to the end. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you've enjoyed today's video. Did you learn something new? Did we leave something out? Let us know. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe, or both. Let us know in the comments if there's any other crazy topics we can cover in future videos. This has been Rappers That Still Respect 6ix9ine, and you're watching Too Rich for Regular. See you next time.